There we go. What a day. What a day. Hello. That's another absolute belter here in the Bushini Valley, just outside Pietermaritzburg in sunny South Africa, which is noise. That's sunny. My God, you guys in the north with your snow have it easy, man. It's 44 degrees and it hurts. Hello. This is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals and fossils. And we do retail as well now. Go figure. I'm Francis. That's Gavin. What's Gavin doing? Gavin always busy. He's our local. What's Gavin doing? Hello, Gav.
Hi guys, how's it going?
What you doing?
Looking at doing some labradorite myth.
Are you the guy responsible for all the corny, sexy dad jokes?
Yeah, there was one day. I'm glad you liked it, folks.
I love it. I love it. That's Gavin. Thanks, marketing department. You can thank him for the very cool newsletters that come out on a Friday. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to now. All right. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm Francis. That's Tommy. That's a chair with a dirty desk. Cora's over there, and Nick in the corner, looking more busy than anything else. We've got another 3 trolley lineup for today. All kinds of nice Congolese goodies. A very special flatter Hollandite, as well as stuff that shines, stuff that glitters, stuff that fluoresces, stuff that puzzles the mind, and stuff that most certainly cost the blood, sweat, and tears of every Tommy in the world. Righto, without further ado, I'm going to assume, and so if you haven't read Cora's short story in the description, please do so now. It is the T's and C's of the entire endeavor. So introduce yourself if you are new. Let's get rocking. It's going to be a long one if I don't stop banging on. Righto, first up. Oh, hang on, I have to bang on a bit more. Sorry, Cora, speak up. Exchange rate.
1603.
What? 1603.
Yeah, to the dollar. Please confirm your orders in 7 days, and our minimum order is changed to $500 US.
Yeah. The minimum order amount is no longer in kgs or pounds. It's not weight, it's money. That's right. So you can order 3 flats of dioptase and ship now. Happy days. No longer the days of ordering 3 flats of Nguni Jasper and shipping. They're long gone now. I don't know which makes more sense. I think there's hassles both ways. The end of the day is that the more you ship, the heavier the weight, the cheaper per kg the rate becomes. Phew, it's very technical. 1603 to the dollar. What the hell is going on with you, America? Hey, we're not. Yes, we're complaining. I mean, the rand doing well is great because when we go purchase stuff in Madagascar, we have to do so in USD. Same with Zimbabwe, so we can buy more. But suddenly, tariffs aside, it's getting a little expensive being American. I think South Africa will welcome Americans in here. Our expat community in Cape Town is quite well. Right, come on then. No faffing around. We've got some crystalline malachite over here. There are 3 specimens. Oh, this beautiful, nice crystalline green is on a carpet. More often than not, this particular deposit. Okay, that is heterogenite covering the malachite. But that little pale there is a bit of chrysocolla. So this I'm going to put down as good to very good grade, that specific one. This one here, lots of heterogenite, nice crystalline cover. I was hoping to see there's a little bit of pseudo-malachite in this spec, but other than that, it's heterogenite and crystalline malachite, and just like a subtle hint of chrysocolla. These 3, they weigh 1.34 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $76. It is flat 201. Next up is a Swazi jade. It's not really jade, it's kind of a more of a it's a bit more of a quartzite, green quartzite. It's a invariably going to mixed in with serpentine because, well, it comes from Barberton and Swaziland, and that is the capital of the green belt outside of Australia. These 12 are beautiful to polish, so if you are a lapper, then happy days. These are going to provide you with hours of joy and quite a bit of profit if you have an Asian market. 3.09 kilogram, rated good, very good to A grade. This lapidary material is going to cost all of $42. It is flat 39. Okay, $42. I tell you what, before the dollar tanked as much as it did 3 months ago, that probably would have been $35. Moving on to some rhodonite. This is from Madagascar, partly polished. Yes, sirree. It says 2.59 kilograms worth of very good grade, partly polished. There you can see the rough. That is rhodonite and a lot of manganese with some orange spessartine in between. Some nice gemmy crystals there. More often than not, and it's just a personal thing, I like the rough more so than the polished. This is a rather light rhodonite. Huh. See that? Did you see that? Did you notice my rhyming skills there? Quite impeccable. A lot of garnet. Some of these actually do have nice crystallized spessartine, orange garnets. Almost there with this one. These 5, they weigh 2.59 kilos. They're going to cost $47. It's flat 887. Next up, is that lodolite? Clear quartz crystals. Those beautiful, beautiful iron-rich mud, basically, clay. Keeping up veils of secrecy. 2 sides to every crystal. That's what they mean when they say brought in lodolite. Ooh, look at the golden rutile. Yo, lekker ding, as they say here in South Africa. That's nice, but that tip there is admittedly chipped. That's the golden rutile. Here we got a nice veil of chlorite. I think it's chlorite. It's green enough to be chlorite. And the last one is a whole lot of limonite as well. As well as rutile of sorts. There's beautiful veils. This is an awesome flat, I think, to myself. 4 polished points. This one with the lodolite, absolutely spectacular. 970 grams, good, very good to A grade. These 4 are going to cost $58. It's flat number 689. On to some Nguni jasper. That is a very hard iron jasper from the Northern Cape. Named Nguni because it resembles the pelts of the indigenous cattle here in southern Africa. You can't quite make out their nice big horns, but the pelts are pretty impeccable. Quite a bit of hematite in some of these as well. These 24 weigh 4.59 kilograms. They are rated only very good. They're going to cost $35. This flat here is number 817. On to some libethenite, a little bit of a collector's jobby. These beautiful pyramid-style crystals, awash in a sea of specular hematite. Well, this one specifically, not all of them are awash, but I tell you what, that most certainly is a little sea of hematite with those beautiful, hey, that's not libethenite, that's more malachite-ish. A little silky malachite. Let's just zoom in here. Come on then. Zoom in for Francis. There we go. Well done, little camera. No, I reckon that's... Oh, no, it is libethenite. Let me take a photo. Oh, that's fair to say that, yes, there is, in fact, libethenite, but there's quite a lot of hematite there as well as what I think is early stages of malachite. Oh, that's really pretty. We got 12 of these beauties. Just look at that hematite, man. That is a lot of shiny. If I can focus. Ooh, hot. 12 very good to A-grade libethanites. These weigh all of 1.04 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $81. That's just flat 217. Onto some I reckon slightly mediocre rose quartz spheres. These are rated as very good to A grade, weighing 1.47 kilograms. Have some sun today, so maybe there's an asterism at play. There's lots of little shiny veils, but oh, there we go. Oh, I just caught a subtle hint, and as I saw it, it disappeared. Yeah. What's the rule in the gem industry? If you look too hard, you're wasting your time, mate. The third one's very nice though. Lavender rose quartz. That's a beautiful shade of lavender. Lots of beautiful veils. Not very translucent. These three, weighing 1.47, they're going to cost $57. It is flat 592. Onto some labradorite. This is let's have a looky-see here. There is pinks and blues. Lots of pinks and blues. That's actually quite lovely. It's very nice. Very good. A grade. These three standing freeforms. Oh, geez, look at the flash on this baby. Yeah, that's cool. Purple and pink flash with little frames of gold. Oh, yeah. No, this is a beautiful flat of purple and pink flash, weighing all of 1.39 kilograms. Very good to A grade, but more on the A grade side of life. $54 for the three. This is flat 222. Onto some cell rose. That's cell rose, just another colloquial term for, well, it is dolomite, and it could very well also be calcite. Cobalt bearing dolomite is probably the most correct identification, and sometimes we get very lucky to see some scalenohedral calcite pop out in these, but those rhombohedral crystal habits, that's dolomite as well as calcite, so it could be either. That's a beautiful specimen. A little bit more of a pale pink here. We've got lots of pteridronite and a bit of malachite in the mix. Pale pink, nice pink, bright pink with quite a nice bit of juicy as well. Ooh, what's this? Look at that nice malachite over there. Is it malachite? It has a face. This fly here weighs 2.13 kilos. Very good to A grade. Gonna cost $54. Flat 456. Next up, a little flat of 2 standing dragon bloodstone freeforms. This is from Chapis, a little town very close to Messina up in the Limpopo province, right next door to the Limpopo River. That little breath of fresh water that separates South Africa and Zimbabwe. This is pretty much an epidote family affair. That, well, epidote green in the background, and then piemontite, which basically has the iron removed and replaced with manganese. Still epidote family. These two beautiful little dragon bloodstones, they weigh 1.49 kilos, rate very good only. It's going to cost $60. It's flat 628. On to some, I'll come back to, no, let's just do this one first because that's the right thing to do. We've got a little celestite, I suppose part of a geode. There are significant scuff marks, which is unfortunate. Still a nice little specimen. But I'll tell you what, let's get over this one and move on to the serious business. This is friggin' awesome. This is a beautiful geode. Large, bright, clear blue crystals. Hardly any scuff marks, except for the rims or the outer edges of the geode. This is a very, 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 very nice little bit of strontium. No, really, truly. This habit over here is extraordinary. Look at that. Beautiful celestite geode and an accomplice. These weigh, I don't know what they weigh. Oh, hang on, I know, there's a ticket. They weigh 2.59 kilograms. They're going to cost $82. This is flat 214. Next up, red pyro garnets. There are a lot of them. No, I know, because I counted them. There's 158 little red pyro garnets from Zimbabwe. Some of these have got a delicate little brush of fuchsite as well. Weighing slightly less than 500 grams. These 158 garnets. Not quite bohemian. Oh, man. Look at the habit. Let's just quickly do a sweep. Red pyro garnets, very, very hard. Also, I think called the warrior stone, partly because it was that hard. Legend has it that in the Civil War, Mr. Schellhausen, I expect you to know this, or dispel it. It's one soldier had a pyro crystal in his shirt pocket and it stopped a bullet. That's how hard these are. I'm sure he's still hurt afterwards, but he lived to create the urban myth. These 158, they're going to cost $32. This is flat 203. Next up, we got some ball malachite, or ball and silky. This one over here, first one up, is a glorious little specimen with covered in absolute, well, slightly larger than juicy, I suppose you could say, with a limonite coating. I'd love to say, and I did used to think that this was a native copper coating, but it's not lustrous enough for that. But that nice orange, deep orange, and the green with the crystal in the background creates for quite the beautiful color scheme. That's the one, but this is the proverbial flagship. Look at that, covered in limonite. See quite clearly there, it's almost turning into goethite as well, with some beautiful spherical malachite habits. Botroidals all in their own individual proud right. Oh, we got another dog in the house, and my dog is excited. Here we go. These two weigh 1.15 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. It's $90 for flat 904. On to some chevron amethyst spheres. These are Zambian beauties. This one's obviously got a little bit of smoky in it. It's a very good grade. Likewise here. Oh, look at those beautiful chevron patterns. Smoky quartz. Lovely dark, deep purple amethyst. 1.07 kilos is what the two amethyst spheres weigh. They're going to cost $45. It is flat 902. On to some different Malagasy magic. We've got some window quartz, some cascading quartz. This one's a good grade. You can see all those, maybe the sun helping to shine on it. You can see the cascading quartz there on the sides. Absolutely gorgeous. Likewise, almost pineapple-y. These are rated good to very good at best. This is the best one of the four. That's a beautiful specimen, man. A beautiful cluster. That is... geez, it is a... I'm going to guess that's a tip. That's not natural. Can't be. Yeah. Weighing 2.49 kilograms. These four are going to cost a massive $35 for flat 908. Silky malachite up next, Kasumpi style. We've got some very good. This one specifically is A grade. Silky, chatoyan, green loveliness, totty, copper magic. That's malachite. Nice, man. That interior there is absolutely glorious. Chatoyan all the way around. That's beautiful. This one comes with a couple of vugs. You can see the silky sprays of malachite on the inside there, absolutely showing off. Two absolutely beautiful malachite specimens, $60 for 1.37 kilograms. This is flat 998. Onto some black tourmaline. This is Malagasy style polished standing freeforms. And as ever, the black gathers the dust sooner than you could say African politician. A little bit of that's probably resin, keeping things tidy, most certainly. These are rated good to very good and A. There's three of them, so let's assume that that is the good. That is the very good. And then this would be the A. Black tourmaline. That mineral that you keep at your windows and your doors and in your wallet and all kinds of places to protect you from space invaders, bad thoughts, karmatic twists and turns, the earth's moods. Who knows? It's also quite a fanciful, nice, shiny black thing. Right, 1.2 kilograms. This three black tourmalines are going to cost you $40 for number 861. On to acicular aragonite. We've got two specimens. Let's have a looky see. And let's do have a looky see, because I tell you what, this is a collector's item. Delicate little sprays of acicular aragonite nested in a copper heavy matrix. See, there's a little bit of malachite there as well. Lots of druzy on top of and covering the silky malachite. Flugs on the outside. This rock is where we're going to see how much manganese hides away just now. But here's the second one, and I tell you what, this is an absolute beaut. You got that whole cluster, 2 clusters of acicular aragonite covered, and then chalcedony has kind of taken over and created a bit of a chalcedony pseudomorph, adopting the habit of the aragonite. That is very special. See the inside there? Oh, mate. And then druzy all the way around as well. And there you go. A little bit of, well, what could be chrysocolla. That druzy coating a little light blue colour. I think these are going to light up something spectacular. Righto, so generally speaking, Congo does not give us much fluorescent love. That's because Congo is so copper heavy, and copper is a bit of a dampener in the party of the UV. And I tell you what, as much as copper tries to dampen the spirits of this little specimen, including aragonite. Oh, that must be, what is that? I tell you what, that is pretty sexy. Yes, sirree. Very nice. And the other one, there we go, come on, to the center. Glowing blue, medium wave. This is 310. There's the aragonite. And all around the aragonite, that beautiful manganese red. That's hot toddy. Let's just have another look there. There we go. Two absolutely beautiful collector's items here. Acicular aragonite with enough excitement in them to subdue the copper. They're going to cost $62. This is flat number 234. On to some... Now I quite like this because it got me started. It's described as polished pearl girasol quartz spheres. Now I know it's obviously a sphere and it's obviously girasol. The funky part was the pearl part, which got me thinking about that old term that says clutching at pearls, which I had no idea what it actually meant. I assumed it was something to do with like clutching at straws, like you're just clutching at pearls kind of thing. Turns out not. So Cara did a deep dive. She went looking into some not so old literature to see where it came from. Clutching at pearls. It's when people, mostly old ladies that wear pearls, gasp aghast at something that should not have happened. Is that right, Cara? Oh, Cara is doubling at waist length in mirth. I don't know why, but I'm going to let it be. What we have here is 5 very girasol pearl spheres. I'm clutching at one that's not quite girasol. It's a bit more smoky and it has much nicer translucency. However, these 6 little pearly girasols, 5 pearly girasols and 1 smoky, weighing 1.08 kilograms, they're going to cost $47. and you can clutch at them at your own delight all day long. Flat number 30. Onto another bit of a rarity. It is a malachite after azurite pseudomorph. You look at those beautiful blades standing out in a not typical malachite formation. That's because the malachite is taken over from the azurite, and you can see the oxidation zone has brought in the proverbial chrysocolla shaker of garnish. It is a beautiful smallish cabinet specimen, weighing all of 620 grams. It's going to be $45 for flat 211. Then I kind of like this. It's a beautiful Lesotho snow quartz cluster, and off the cuff that is quite the block of calcite. And knowing Lesotho calcite, it is going to glow an angry violet red. These are almost, not quite, pseudomorphs, because Lesotho is quite a cold place and it's extremely wet. The calcite tends to disseminate and disappear. That's why you've got these little holes all over the show. That used to be habited by calcite, and over time, specifically the thawing of snow, it has decimated the calcite, leaving almost skeletons of quartz. But check out that calcite's going to absolutely blow away. One times Lesotho calcite snow fingers cluster, and that is beautiful. The one thing that does puzzle me about this is I am looking at all this Lesotho calcite and I'm thinking to myself, where is the aragonite? Where is it? But that is an absolute winner chicken dinner cluster. Just bring us back to that glorious piece of calcite. I'm going to hold the torch as far away as I can, and it still picks it up. Man alive, that's gorgeous. This little Lesotho cluster. Oh, Malumi's here. Hey, Malumi, buya manje. It's going to cost $63. It's a flat number 172. Nice, very nice. You went mining in December. So this is Malumi. It's from Albert Mountain because Malumi's name is Albert and it's on a mountain. And we kind of like original in that way. Next week?
Yeah, next week on Friday.
Oh, how much coming? Snow fingers and calcite?
No, only this.
Only the quartz?
Yeah.
But there will be calcite inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jabula namhlanje. Siyabonga mfowethu. Malumi says next week. Well, that is really good news. I always get excited. This is magic stuff. It's probably one of the few places that is still providing new minerals in South Africa. All the commercial mines have taken over. So where's the new stuff coming from? It's a problem. It's a really big problem. Let me just zoom out here. I just want to talk about this for a second. I usually bang on about normalizing rarities. It's going to become, it's reversing now. There are no new finds. The amount of miners out there are not many. Congo, Zimbabwe, maybe, are the only places that can be reliable to still bring in fresh stock. Other than that, Lesotho, no one's mining the Orange River. I haven't seen Orange River for ages. Apparently, Rimfasmark is a thing of the past as well, which is hard to imagine because Rimfasmark isn't just one mine, one hill. There's many of them. Okaruso, dead in the water. Grobbies, those things are dying. That's 30, 40 years ago. So where are the new minerals coming from? What are we going to do? Buchanut hook is not lasting forever. In fact, it's very much petering out. And I'm quietly shitting myself. However, we search on. Moving on, Congo. It is a beautiful medium cabinet. I'm not going to accuse this of being too much of A grade. It's very good, definitely. Very much right. 1.81 of kilos of very good grade Congolese diaptase. It's got a very nice coverage, but you can see the scuff marks over there. There's a couple of really nice crystals, but nothing too transparent, which pretty much denotes its value. It's going to be, well, for 1.81 kilograms worth of matrix as well. It's going to be $244. This is flat 599. If you are interested in diaptase, let me know in the comment section. We can do better than that. Moving on, a beautiful black tourmaline cluster. These shill sprays are all over the show, and they are nice and thick, man. This is a beautiful, large, and reasonably heavy. Let me just zoom out because it's that big and gorgeous. Look at that. Look at these beautiful sprays all over the show. It has a hair as well, just giving it a better life, I suppose. The miculite in there as well. It is 3.7 kilos, I think. Yes, 3.9 kilos, almost 4 kilograms worth of massively beautiful spray clusters of black tourmaline. It's going to cost $105 only. That's pretty darn fine. Full flat 044. Very nice. That's quite bad manners of me. I never checked for highlight opal. So let's do that. Black tourmaline in a black room. Oh, look. A magnificent amount of highlight opal. Not really. What else is here? What else? Anything else? Hello. No, just little specks of highlight opal here and there. Nah. That's right. Our media manager is hard busy playing homeboy music.
Do you want to hear it?
Not really. I heard it already.
Sorry, man. I was editing and then it got stuck in there. I'll show you again.
Okay, go on then. This is the new retail stuff. I think it sounds a little bit... Hey, Brian, what the hell is that? That sound at the end, is that the crow?
That's Nick's voice. That's Nick's voice doing the crow on first take.
Why does it sound like a dying sheep?
Because it's Nick doing the crow.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like a dead sheep. Hey, Nick. Why does your crow sound like a dead sheep?
Have you ever tried going to a crow?
That's better.
To a crow on your
Do that again.
logo.
That's literally a sheep.
But when did you ever hear of a sheep that collects rocks?
It's a raven. They collect everything. That's why it's the logo.
Yeah, but raven and sheep are not very well. I don't think they're related.
Well, sheep don't collect rocks.
No, sheep don't collect rocks. No, but crows do.
But crows do.
Crows do. Therefore, they go.
They're also known for imitating human sounds, and they can talk.
I thought it would be a bit silly to go rocks.
Okay, we're going to have to explore the sound of a crow. Cara, what is the sound of a crow? Ask Google. Isn't she a bundle of joy? All right, sound of a crow. Ah! No, that's a hardy dog. Right, on to the second trolley. We got some Bukanotuk. It's the light lilac coloured large window type. There are 12 of these beautiful crystals in this flat. They are all rated as A grade. Are they? Yes, they are. 1.33 kilograms. They're all shiny. This one's particularly attractive. Larger crystals. These are going to cost $63. That is for flat 654. Onto a flat of Hollandite. It's a lot of Hollandite. It's a lot of hand chosen little bitsy of Hollandites. 140 to be exact. Sure, I can spend all day looking at these, but I'm not going to. I'm going to sweep over them and go, okay, there you go. It's 140 Hollandites. Hell of a rarity. Let's see them on the far side is better. And that's lovely. Or did I already do that one? Okay, it is 790 grams for 140 quartz crystals from Madagascar with Hollandite in them. They're going to cost $105. It's flat 409. On to some amethyst points. These amethyst points, they look Malagasy to me. The Zambian variety is a little bit darker. This polish is a lot better. That's probably Malagasy then. Ooh, look at that chevron pattern on this beauty. That is superb. No doubt these will be very good to A grade, this being A grade. That's a gorgeous one. These four are going to cost $50. That's flat 663. Onto some cobalt-bearing dolomite. Look at that. That's beautiful. Rhombohedral dolomite, coloured pink by little people with little pink paintbrushes. And then fairies come along and sparkle glitter all over them. It's a very technical process, one employed also sometimes on consignment during Christmas. Santa Claus uses them as well. Freelancers, the mercenaries of the glitter world. They also have a little bit of Kuwaitite in their bags, as displayed on this specimen. A little bit more of a peachy pink. 6 beautiful cobalt-bearing dolomite specimens from the Congo. They are going to cost, they weigh 1.28 kilograms, rated very good to A grade, costing $46. It is flat number 232. Onto some banded tiger iron. We got 2 standing freeforms, this one with horizontal, non-slipping stripes of hematite. Very, 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 very hard jasper this, and the larger one with a suitable, very fashionable slimming lines of hematite. They are rather nice. There is a lot of hematite in here. Rated very good to A grade. 1.46 kilograms is what they weigh. They're going to cost $57, flat 669. Onto the mirror balls of Africa. We got some galena. These lead-centric specimens from, I think these are from Karabib, or close to Karabib at least. Oh, nice little bit of iridescence there. The proverbial mirror balls of Africa. Quite heavy, being lead. They weigh 2.4 kilograms. Rated good, very good to A grade. I suppose that's a very good only. Ooh, a little bit of malachite there with a... what is that? Blue doing there. Is that chrysocolla? Most likely. Iridescence? Yes. These are going to cost $38. This is flat number 709. On to some clean, clear rock crystal hearts. So I was exactly 2 days old, well, 2 days ago, when I found out what hearts actually come from. I actually don't know if Cara knows this. But if anyone knows anything about biology, your heart does not look like that. So where does the heart shape come from? I bet you Nick knows. Nick, that's a heart.
Great observation, yes.
So where does the shape of a heart come from? Because the heart inside of you certainly doesn't resemble this little thing.
That's a very good question. I think in primitive times,
Yes.
they tried to represent such things with a shape.
Yes.
And, they obviously pulled one out of a dragon or a dinosaur somewhere, and they thought, okay, let's use this as a replica, and they made a stencil from it.
Oh.
That's a stupid question, you know?
Not at all. What if I told you that the shape of a heart is actually derived from a woman's rear end?
I'd say it ought to be true.
Well, glad we got that out of the way. From a very reliable source, Cara.
Well, I love that.
It's not true. Okay, if it's not true, then I would like to hear a counter offer. Where does the shape heart come from? It's very popular. You ask Google, little Miss Laptopy person.
Boobs and bum.
Boobs and bum, mate. Man, humankind has been obsessed for quite some time. Where was I? Oh, yes, that's right. I had 12 rather optically clear crystal hearts. 1.11 kilos, rated as very good. These are going to cost $38. That's for 12 upside down rears, flat 108. On to libethenite. There are 6 specimens in this flat, on top of quite a bit of malachite. There's an odd malachite as well, more associated with pseudo-malachite. The pseudo-malachite seems a bit silicated, or more progressed even. That's a beautiful large specimen. That vug there is rather impressive. Nice pyramidic habit. That's very good. That's only very good. So 5 A-grade specimens and a scoundrel. Weighing 1.2 kilograms, rated as, yes, very good to A-grade. These 6 are going to cost $76 for flat 672. On to some, I do believe this is Namibian red pyrope garnets in a, well, rather solid schist. These garnets are rather gemmy as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, what is that? That is 17 cobbed specimens. Oof, look at that. That is beautiful. Very bohemian. Why, thank you. Lovely transparent. Small little crystals. Let's see. There's a beauty. Rated as good, very good to A grade. These 17, did I say 17, are going to cost $80. This is flat number 917. On to some silky malachite from Kasompi. There are 6 very good to A grade specimens. This one here is an absolute beaut. Very good. So this flat's more very good than A grade, but they are absolutely stunning. $62 for the 6. This is flat 283. Onto a flat of purple polished and not polished things from Southern Africa. Purple, what is that? The color of sexual frustration, royalty, religion. I mean, chaplains in the army wear purple ribbing. Yeah, purple, man, very popular color. This lepidolite, silver leaf lepidolite, because it's got the most fantastic mica inclusions, which makes it shimmer. Make it shimmer. Look at it shimmer. That's nice. A little bucanote hook cluster here. Lots of limonite at the base. Purpurite from Irongo, metallic purple. And that, what's a silver mica is in here as well. Yes, a little bit of shiny mica just to offset that dull brown heterosite. And then a rather phallic rubellite polished freeform. Nice. A Zambian polished amethyst point. Chevron all the way. It's nice. And then from one lepidolite to another. It's a very nice deep dark purple lepidolite point from Madagascar. These 6, they weigh all of 3.48 kilograms. They're not rated because how can you rate these? Right? To their faces. They are very nice though. $122. Very nice. It'll have to be very nice for $122. They are large. It's a flat 154. Acicular aragonite. Let's start with you. Yes, that's right, because you the runt with a nice, pretty, shiny, and then those little balls of spherical aragonite joy. This one is hot toddy. I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit because I tell you what, look at those clusters. Set upon the nice copper druzy, those are little acicular clusters. The one in the back there is absolutely terrific. There's more in the vug down deep there. Then one on the edges as well. That is a beautiful, reasonably small specimen. And then here we got King William of the aragonite realm. A beautiful acicular cluster there, perched upon looking down on a sea of botryoidal chalcedony. Interesting. Let's see if they shine. Here we go. I had to listen to a conversation there and wait until it was over. It wasn't anything as interesting as what's going on here. There we go. A little bit of manganese magic. Let's turn you around. More. Ooh, hello, you excitable little rock. That is the chalcedony jobby. Seas of chalcedony in cheese. Very nice. Nothing much going on there. Turn it around and there's still nothing much going on there. These 3 beauties. Let's just take another look here. I think I want to take a photo of these because that is gorgeous. That is legend. And this is a balancing act. 3A circular Aragonites, $57, flat 241. Onto 2 sectorite standing freeforms. Looks very nice. Very good. Aragonite, calcite, all wrapped into one proud standing freedom form. They are not light either. Aragonite and, well, septorite never is. These two weigh 2.005 kilos, rated both as very good. They're going to cost $51, flat 657. Onto a superb flat of nice old-fashioned looking hotuk. There's quite the amount of iron in all of these, or at least most of them. There's limonite, sneaky, call it ametrine, but no, it's fairy quartz of the nicest kind. Nice small little crystals on the planes, giving it that fairy glitter look. Rated as A grade, these 12 are going to cost $51. It is flat number 783. Onto barite. Barite and malachite. Malachite and barite. Look at these beautiful little sheets of beryllium. Brilliant beryllium. With a nice healthy copper coating. Ooh, and here's a nice side. Two specimens weighing all of 590 grams. Rated very good to A, I think. What is it? No, it's rated good to very good. This has got nice coverage. These are beautiful sprays. That's nice. These two gorgeous barites weigh, well, I already said 590 grams. They're going to cost all of $52. This is flat 235. Onto some rather large Shireti or Shangan smoky amethysts. Beautiful stepped habits. That's a bit all over the show. I reckon these will be rated good to very good at best. They should be rather affordable. It's a big chunk of amethyst. These 12, they weigh all of 500 grams, rated good to A grade. They are going to cost all of $30, flat 909. Onto some nice little itsy bitsy bits of azurite. That's right, 26 of these little beauties. A little bit of chrysocolla on that one. Malachite included for a bit of color relief. Ooh, that's nice. $26 beautiful. Sorry, you need to go back in there so it looks like a full flat. That's right, 270 grams worth of small little azurites. You're going to cost $26 for flat 225. Onto some chaos, some asylum, some manic, beautiful chevron amethyst based all over the show inclusion quartz. Oh geez, where to start? Okay, let's start with this dark fella. Quite dark beneath there. Let's assume that's a goethite at play or heterogenite. Beautiful clear windows, man. Look at the clarity of these. That is the one thing about this deposit, is that that outer layer of quartz is beautiful clear. It must have been absolutely sterling, static and non-disruptive earthly behavior to cause these little quartz overgrowths. There's a bit of hematite. Here comes Cora. What you doing?
Looking for my phone.
Looking for her phone again. Cora's a serial phone loser. Red hematoid action there. There are 70 of these little clusters. Look at that. That is just so awesome. Look at the clarity. Look at those inclusions. Tell me that doesn't take your breath away. Weighing 1.35 kilograms, these 70 little asylum jobbies, good enough to put you into a state of, excitement mostly. And they're going to cost all of $75. This is flat number 207. Very nice. Onto a singular cobalt-bearing dolomite with silky malachite over there, silky malachite over there, lots of little black spots of heterogenite all everywhere. It's a beautiful large specimen. Malachite around the sides as well. Heterogenite. Dolomite's nice and translucent there. Could be better. It's a beautiful specimen. $75 is what it's going to cost. This is flat 37. Next up is a beautiful, nice, long, elegant almost labradorite standing freeform. And there we go. There is that essence, man. Flashes of gold, purple, blue. Oh, the top is gorgeous. Ooh, and the backside, who doesn't love a good backside, is nice and blue. With a purple flash tip. That is a very, very nice labradorite standing freeform. It's going to cost all of $87. That's flat 377. Next up, a little bit of eclogite. This is, well, kimberlite. Kimberlite, named specifically for the pipes of kimberlite that come from Kimberley. That's right, the place that produces diamonds and large holes. Probably more famous for the large hole than the diamonds, but kimberlite pipes, ducts, they are not just in Kimberley. They also feature in Lesotho. And with the kimberlite comes diamonds. Obviously none here. So what we got here is a green matrix, which is omphacite, and these little splashes of coppery red pyrogarnets. That is a bit of a special mineral just to find out anywhere. It's a beautiful. It's called eclogite. So eclogite is omphacite as well as red pyrope, and maybe a diamond. Costing $114. This is flat 738. Onto a crystalline malachite on pseudo malachite. There you can see that light, almost dovetite, looking like a furry green mass, and then those beautiful green crystals over the top. I still think they're libethenite, but I'm tired of arguing now. It's a lot of heterogenite there as well. And it has coverage all around. And there's that beautiful. There we go. That is just stunning. Very nice. That's the right way down. That's the right way facing. It weighs all of 1.16 kilograms. It's going to cost all of $66. It is flat 238. How's it, guys? Yeah, so sorry, I'm busy here at the at the Ashburton racetrack. This is usually where we come to upload because it has 5G and 5G matters. Our average video is about 5 gigs, so speed matters. Question, and I'm going to ask Cara to put a poll on. With the US dollar being so volatile, it's really hard to keep track of the value of items. So everything that we sell, obligatory speaking, legally speaking, has to be in rand. So the rand value will always remain stable. The other option is to go to the euro. So I'm going to ask Cara to put up a poll for the last trolley, or from now on. Do you want us to stick to USD pricing or rands, which will never change, or fluctuate for that matter, not change, just it won't fluctuate as the exchange rates fluctuate, or the euro? Which would you guys prefer? To the third trolley, say hello to Namibian Picture Stone. That is the proverbial topographical map of Namibia. Beautiful patterns and quite a lot of dendritic behavior. These 3 standing freeforms, they... Oh, is that hematite? No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Make up your mind, Francis. No, it's not. No hematite. But a beautiful polish and a beautiful patterned picture stone jasper. 1.59 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. These 3 standing freeforms are going to cost $55. It's flat 691. Onto some beautiful chrysocolla from the Congo. It is covered in juicy, and I tell you what, that crystal there is rather interesting. Let's take a closer look at you. Tell you what, little sheaths. I wonder if that couldn't be the pseudomorphs. Was it once? Is you right? They're all little blades. Let's have a look at the other 2. There's 3 specimens. That's very nice. Lots of nice juicy over the chrysocolla. Yes, that is most certainly a pseudomorph. That's a bladed malachite after azurite. And then the juicy coating that botryoidal chrysocolla, which is obviously just oxidized malachite. That's very nice. And this little fella here has got quite a lot going on as well. Pterogenite. Three very interesting little chrysocollas that there. Very gemmy crystal of something. Sure, okay, I can get lost in these. weighing 1.07 kilos, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $84. This is flat 909. Onto some banded agate spheres from Madagascar. This is an absolute beauty. Here we go, those beautiful bands, blues, a little bit of iron reds as well, very nice. And here we go, a fair amount of translucency, but this won't be more than very good grade. And the smallest of the bunch, some lovely banded chalcedony, nice. Very nice. 4 little spheres from Madagascar. They weigh 1.09 kilos, rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $43, flat 664. Onto some exquisite, nice dark Buchanut hook, and the crystallization around the planes are very small, giving it very much that little fairy glitter look. That's beautiful. Nice. Long finger, nice little bit of limonite. There are 35 small crystals. Tell you what, if you see some nice Buchanut now, pick it up. See a Buchanut, pick it up, and all day you'll have good luck. Because I don't think they're going to be around for much longer. Our previous supplier of this is, I suspect, a thing of the past as well. Traditional classic mineral industry deception and shit. It is what it is, so that means Nick has to go there, which is great. These 35 weigh 640 grams. They're all rated A grade. They're going to cost $42. That's a very nice flat of 707. On to a, wow, bloody nice flat of libethenite. It is 35 crystals here, and off the cuff they are pretty much all A grade. Just looking for one that isn't. That's possibly this one. It's still very nice shining. It's just the smaller crystals. This. That is really exquisite. Look at that green there.
You don't know if the fluorescent, barite fluorescent?
Sorry, what?
You can try it, but not the Shinkalog because of the knife. Some are, it's kind of like you've got to try it.
The question was, is the barite fluorescent? Aha! Hang on, I'm gonna see. I suspect if anything is going to be fluorescent, it'll be the matrix.
That is.
No, not really.
Turn your light off. Cool.
Hey, your language. There's
You can
children here.
turn your lights off. Not really. Very pretty.
The malachite will suppress that.
Surprisingly, it shows up on your screen, but we can't see bugger all.
That's because we're old. And this
It's
phone's only a year and a half old.
It's just phone technology. Pretty cool looking, but
Oh, sorry.
Well, that had a limited amount of excitement to it. Libethenite, 35, absolute gorgeous little clusters and specimens. They're going to cost all of $100. This is flat 231. Next up, red hematoid from Karoi. These 12 clusters. Great examples of the East African Rift, a violent episode in the Earth's history where things were torn apart and, well, essentially off their birthplaces. That's why we got so much self-healing with karoi as well, similar in some ways to the minerals or material that comes from zomba. These, I suspect, will be rated as very good to A grade. And you can see that secondary and almost third growth periods. Clear quartz covering that iron staining beneath. Oh, that box has come undone. Oh, get in there, fella. There you go. This one's beautiful. Look at that. Some really wicked inclusions. Some nice little side crystals, lovely clarity. It's a nice flat of red hematoid. Rated good, very good to A grade. It weighs all of 1.88 kilograms. It's going to cost $51 for the 12. This is flat 51. Onto some Septari hearts. And just off the cuff, they're bloody nice. They all look pretty A-grade-y. Well, okay, A-grade one side, very good other side, very good one side, good on the other side. So I suspect good to A-grade. That's a beauty. Also, that's also a beauty. These 6 weigh 1.62 kilograms, rated good, very good to A grade. They're going to cost $41. It is flat 649. Onto some Laputu magic. It is chrysocolla with, oh, I tell you what. Let's start with this one. It's the worst of the bunch. It has great chrysocolla coverage and a very nice little thin sheen of juicy. It's nice, but look at these. That is darn hot toddy. Nice chrysocolla, and then the most beautiful clear, clean, quite a thick layer of quartz over the top. And then these, some botryoidal habits, which is odd, and I'm going to assume, because quartz doesn't naturally form like that, all right? Not botryoidally anyway. However, if the chrysocolla, which obviously came after malachite comes out in botryoidal formations, one replaced the other, then what you get is this. It could easily be confused with chalcedony, the grape variety, but these botryoidal formations most certainly came after malachite. But look at the absolute shelf of chrysocolla. That is superb. That is beautiful. And heterogenite. This last little one here, that is also glorious. Nice thick coating of juicy over the chrysocolla. And then this most beautiful, shiny, chatoyant malachite. And the malachite's actually superseded the chrysocolla. Speaks of stories of earthly dramas. Beautiful flat of Laputu copper. It's $55 for the 6 flat, $275. Yummy. On to 12. Oh my shattered nerves. Clear quartz. This is Malagasy, and that is most certainly a little speck. If this came from Messina, I would have said a Hawite. This is special, very special. Nick.
Yes.
What's this Messina Ahowite doing in a flat of Madagascar?
Right. What is this clear crystal doing, of Madagascar crystal, doing in a flat of Madagascar crystals?
What is that little blue speck doing in the tip there?
What little blue speck?
No, man,
I
don't
don't
be
have
that
glasses,
person.
but I obviously need
There,
some.
there, it's there.
I think you've got blue eye.
No, mate, it's there, clear as daylight.
I go, oh, there we go. So I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon, indeed. Look at that. There is indeed a little blue speck in there. It's probably a discoloured chlorite.
Discoloured chlorite.
Yeah. It's a reflection of the little speck of fuchsite or chlorite in there from the mica, I would think. It's coloured it. It is definitely blue, not green. We used to get like fluorapatite years ago from there, but that doesn't look like fluorapatite. It's a little ball of blue kaolinite. That's what it is.
That's awesome.
It's a little tiny ball of blue kaolinite. What do you know?
Nice.
Yeah, and see that? No, I'm surprised anybody saw it, but when you point it out, yeah. Okay.
Very cool. Yeah. I was asking Nick what the hell white was doing in this flat. It's very funky. Right. Are there any other surprises in this flat of 12? Not off the cuff. But the clarity's friggin' awesome. Those veils are wicked. Ooh, look at that rainbow. $1.3 kilograms worth of very good 2A grade. Little clear quartz. Points at $60 for flat 931. Onto some more crystalline malachite. And it is 6 in that flat, and this one has a lot of beautiful coverage. This one has a lot of matrix and a little bit of coverage. Not much else. That's a good one as well. A little pseudo malachite on the edges there. A lot of pseudo malachite on the edges here. That is a beaut. Jeez, look at the coverage on this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Flat of crystalline copper sulfate, weighing all of 1.37 kilograms. It's going to cost all of $77 for the 6. It is flat 236. Next up, we got some polished double terminated rose quartz. And I'm careful to use the term crystal because we had a bit of a debate about that. That is beautiful gemmy. That is beautiful gemmy. That's not a chip. That is beautiful gemmy. This is a nice flat, man, and this one is pretty par for the course average. So these 6 weigh 1.38 kilograms, rated very good A to double A grade, and you can tell why. It's $64 for flat 699. Onto a flat of, well, 2 absolutely stunning cobalt bearing dolomite specimens. It's a lot of shiny pink here, with just a lonely little speck of wesite at the end there. Beautiful. And this one's even better. Look at that. That shade of pink reminds me of something. What does this shade pink remind you of, Cara?
I'm thinking
Okay.
bubblegum, I guess.
Bubblegum pink
I didn't want to
Salros.
say bubblegum because
Because
that's so
bubblegum's blue,
boring.
actually.
It's
I mean,
not
if
really.
you
That's
go
bubblegum.
ask, if
That's bubblegum pink.
is that bubblegum
That's
pink?
bubblegum blue.
That's bubblegum. That's a Hawaii blue.
That's bubblegum blue.
Okay, all right, fine. I don't chew bubblegum. You better knowing. Anyway, two beautiful Sal Roses. They're going to cost, well, they weigh 1.425 kilograms. They're going to cost $52. This is flat number 215. Onto a flat of natural cobbed 24 blue lace agates. And that's quite a sexy little number there. A grade, A grade. Very good. Very good, very good. Ooh, South Sydney without druzy. Nice. Blue lace agate. Very good, very good. A, very good. A, very good. Nice. This is a very nice flat of blue lace agate. The 24 weigh all of 2.85 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $50. That's for flat 209. On to some very good 2A grade purple flash Labradorite standing freeforms. That's a winner. That's not purple at all. That's just a gold flash. But it's a flash nonetheless. Ooh, nice. Lots hematite in there. Quite a generous splash of it as well. In amidst the gold. Purple. There we go. That's proper. Purple and gold. Purple and gold. Nice. Blues, purples, golds. Tell you what, there's not a... Wow, that's awesome. That is a wicked... This is a bloody nice flat of Labradorite, man. Not one bad one. 1.39 kilograms. It's going to cost $57. This is flat number 223. And you are lovely. On to 70 small malachite, silky malachite specimens. Rated good to A grade. I suspect most of these are probably very good. A couple of A grades just jump out and gag for some attention. That's beautiful. Weighing all of 1.235 kilograms, these 70 little silkies are going to cost all of $59. It's flat 489. Excuse me. Aragonite. Well, hello there. 4 specimens in here. Here we go. There's that acicular flowery presentation. 2 clusters in there. Oh, that's a little different. What are you? That might very well be kaolinite as well. Beautiful, juicy interiors. Oh, that's beautiful. Little flower of aragonite. Not one, but there's a Chalcedony again. Oh, look at that. That's pretty special. That's a whole lot of aragonite, a whole lot of juicy as well. And there's another one of those little acicular collections of aragonite. This flat of 4 beautiful aragonite collector jobbies is $55. That's flat 242. Onto some really bright purple lepidolite. Palmstones, galets, very nice polish. Little hints of mica in them as well, not many, nothing like that flat of mixed purple specimens. These 12 lepidolites, they weigh 2.06 kilograms. They're going to cost $59. It's flat 907. Onto some larger azurite. Here's the largest of the three. A little bit of shiny in there. Little blades of gemmy azurite shining up. And malachite. These three weigh slightly more than 1 kilogram. What is that? 1.035 kilograms. It's gonna cost all of $52 for the three. This is flat 239. Onto a large celestite geode. It is. I'd reckon this is very good. I wouldn't accuse it of being A grade. It's a nice blue, but lots of scuffs around the sides here. If you are in the market for a celestite, we can certainly find you a better one than this one. Weighing all of 13.63 kilograms, it's going to be $308. Flat 789. Next up, beautiful. This is the largest of all the barite specimens that we got. What is it? It weighs almost 2 kilograms. It does have a fair amount of matrix. However, it has, as far as all the others are concerned, a lot of beautiful coverage. And the crystals in this specimen are cleaner than most. That is gorgeous. Up the slopes down to a little pocket over there. Over there as well, lovely barite blades, and then the main feature is this beautiful pinnacle over here. Malachite and barite. A rather special deposit. I haven't seen it before. I'd be very surprised if this hasn't been raided and is going to feature quite heavily in a Tucson. We can only wait and find out, I suppose. But this is a spectacular large specimen. 1.95 kilos. Rated very good. I just want to see something else. There's more over there. On the back is a big vug with more. Little splashes of black. It's a beaut. It's a beaut. I was trying to get in there and just see a little bit closer as to what those little black spots, and I've got to assume that it's going to be heterogenite. It's a beaut. It's going to cost all of $174. This is flat 281. Next up, from Irongo. This is a funny one. A smoky quartz cluster. At loggerheads, there's one termination, and there's the main termination. There's been some self-healing there as well. A little bit of feldspar. This brown mineral there. I don't know if that's iron. It might well be siderite. In fact, I'm going to call it siderite. Black inclusions there. Interesting. Be interested to see if this has highlight opal. Let me take a photo of this. It's a beautiful cluster, a little strange in some ways. If you like stranger Urongo quartzes, then this is going to make you very happy. Look at the break there, that's natural, and then these two crystals started growing over there, including that black. Oh, geez, it could be ribokite, could be foytite. Weighing 1.39 kilograms, it's going to cost $49. This is flat 27. Last item, a return to the old gargantuan, the monolith of Rimfasmark. A little call out to Rimfasmark as well. Getting hard to get hold of Rimfasmark. This is, what is this? This is 33.8 kilograms worth of beautiful fluorite with that little quartzy daisy quartz, as our friends there in the wilderness calls it. Some wilderness. So I only found out, and I suppose I can admit to being a little amateur about this. I should hypothetically UV all fluorite. So I didn't, not initially, not the Rimfasmark. So at home I was bored and slightly, interested in using my new torch, and I found out that Rimfasmark has got highlight opal. That's right, check this out. Here we are all gathered around the big... Come on, close up. There we go. It's just a little bit of cubic fluorite. Now what we really want to see, the fluorite's going to shine, but is there highlight opal?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me spin this thing.
Come on, Coral, do some effort.
How do you use this thing?
There's a lot of highlight opal on this, and more at the bottom. Jeez. This is 33 kilograms worth of highlight opal with a little bit of fluorite attached to it. Oh my wordy dirty. Hot totty, fluorite, whitey. My goodness.
Anyone for some UV King?
Yeah, you hold on to that because
I'm
weak and frail.
I'm frail. I'll hold on to that too. Oh, that's glowy, glowy, wowy. Oh,
Flip it over as easy as anyone can flip a 30 kilogram cubic
without
fluorite.
damaging it.
Oh, crikey. There we go. Evidence of highlight opal. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Planet fluorite with a garden. Nice. That is it. That is a beaut. 33.8 kgs of massive fluorite. It's gonna cost $657. This is flat 586. Here we go, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in again. I tell you what, I'll see you on Thursday. Bye. Oh, no, I'm just going to wait a little bit because the last show, if I went bye, switched off, suddenly the chat ended and I couldn't say bye. So there we go. I think it's long enough. Bye.